Today I'm going to teach you how to make some really nice Spanish tacos. Nothing like Taco Bell, like some really delicious tacos. And we're going to use this top sirloin. It's really cheap. This was like $3.99 a pound at Publix. And this whole thing would feed like a family of 10, but we're going to definitely cut this in half. And I'm going to feed about 4 people or 2 people for dinner and lunch for tomorrow. But what you do is make sure you have it room temperature, dry it up, and get ready to cut it. Now once you cut half of it, make sure you slice it like this, and so that way you can prepare to dice it. It makes it so much easier, that way you have even pieces of meat. And don't forget, before you start cutting any type of meat or vegetable, make sure you sharpen your knife. Now that we got it all chopped up into tiny little pieces like this, and the reason why I use this is because it's a better quality meat and is actually cheaper than the ground beef. So next thing you do, you season it with just salt and pepper. That's it. Just, some salt and lots of pepper. Once you stirred up the meat, now it's ready. Let it sit for a little bit as you get the stove hot and prepared. Next, on a clean cutting board and a clean knife, we are going to chop up and dice half of a white onion and 4 garlic cloves. Okay, now once we dice the onion and the garlics, let's get them ready to put them on the stove. Add a little bit of olive oil to your pan and spread everything out and put it on medium-high. Okay, so now that the pan is hot and the onion is sweating and the garlic is sweating, I mean, you could smell this. It's really delicious. Now it's time to add the meat to the pan. So now that it's in here, keep it on medium-high. Stir it up a bit and let it cook till it's nice and ready. Now the next thing I did was chop up a quarter of the white onion, cilantro, tomato, scallions, cabbage, and this we're gonna put on the meat in a little bit. But just to make it really good, sometimes all you need is just white onion and cilantro. But I like to personalize it and add more color to my tacos and add a little bit more flavor. And the secret ingredient to make it taste very good is a lime. Add a lime as you're cooking. Alright, I added the lime to the steak and I'm letting it cook high to pretty much cook out the rest of the juice, and soon it'll be ready and delicious. But the main ingredient to make it taste really delicious, don't forget, is to add just 1 lime to your steak and just season it with salt and pepper. Don't add anything else to make it funky. Those things will taste good, but keep it simple and it makes it taste so delicious. See right there, now it's almost done. You want to make sure you cook this hot and fast so that way it stays juicy. It's still fully cooked, so this will end up being like a medium to a medium well, but it still comes out being delicious and doesn't taste or doesn't act like it's tire or rubber. Now for the taco shells, I like to use these. They're very fluffy, light, makes it big, and 1 or maybe 2 is all you need to be delicious. Well, now that we're done, we just add all the toppings, and as you can see, I made it very colorful. One of these delicious tacos will definitely fill you up. Or you could make them smaller, bigger, decorate them how you like it. You could add cheese to it. or make it extra veggie like I did here. You could add guacamole to it and season it however you please, but definitely this is the outcome of a very, very delicious taco.